afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And everybody else in between this great, big, beautiful country of ours. What the hell you doing? How you doing? What's up? What's happening? Oh, man. Monday, spit, choke, and puke Monday. Oh, God. I've been up all weekend, so I look like shit. I don't care. Sick cat. Poor cat. That cat's been through hell, man. 15 years old, Christmas Day. And wow. So she's a mess right now. She's in a holding pattern right now. So between life and death. So I don't know what's going on. So something's going on with the radio people. Have no clue what's going on with that. What's all this red line shit on here? What the? Okay, I'll get that off there. Oh, jeez, man. So I was watching on the news this morning on CNN. It had Sandra Day O'Connor laid out in the Supreme Court, at the Supreme Court building, wherever the Supreme Court building is, whatever it call it. And police officer was there guarding female, and right when they went to the camera shot of showing her in at rest, in the rotunda or whatever it is for the Supreme Court, she collapsed. It's freaking amazing. I couldn't believe it. It was crazy. But anyway, as soon as she collapsed, another guy stood in her place, and a couple other people came over and administered aid to her. You can't administer aid very much when a person faints. When they faint, they faint, They just got to, they need some fluids and shit, one thing they told us when we were in the service. Told us. All branches. I was in the Marine Corps. Don't lock your legs. Don't lock your knees. Because when you lock your knees, you cut off circulation. And that's not a good thing. So you have to keep your knees bent. Just a little bit. Not noticeable, but just a little bit. So you keep getting that good circulation going there. Right? Hey, well, Oh, Barfy, she's on New Jersey. We wet. The East Coast getting pounded with this rain and stuff. Holy cow. Terry wants you to be happy. That's yesterday. Well, anyway, I'm going to read it anyway. Terry, 4865. Very beautiful, nice lady. Happy Sunday. Try to be more sensitive of others' feelings. Think before you speak. Try to put yourself in their shoes, regardless of the situation. This is the beauty of empathy, having the ability to feel for another's feelings, and that is a beautiful thing. And why am I getting yesterday's stuff on? Well, you know why. It's Twitter. So they're losing so many people, they got to just rebroadcast all the old shit, And these people, Terry didn't pay them. So, Sarah with an H, Mama Smoke. X-Ray Barbie. Sarah Sevens 2. I think it's 2000 or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember. And she's pointing to herself. This little elf had a perfect dentist appointment today. Written on the nice list. Yeah. So, what am I doing? I didn't come over here today. You guys just, Okay, so, what's going on with the news? What else is going on with the news? There's so much going on. U.S. Steel. United States Steel is working on a deal to have Nippon, however you want to say it, Japanese steel, buy them. And The union is having a fit about it because they said they would try to nix any deal unless it was another steel company, United States based steel company, for the buy. They don't like the idea that the Japanese are going to buy it. And you know how that goes. U.S. Steel's swearing and promising that, all the contracts will stay in place and everybody's still making their money and everything will be happy. And you know that ain't going to happen. How many times have we heard this bullshit in our lifetime? When a company gets bought, oh, there won't be no changes, and the next thing you know, for the first couple months or so, till they get their feet wet and know how fucking bad a shape the company that they bought is in, they decide they're going to have cutbacks. Oh, we got to have cutbacks. This company, the way it was run, was too inefficient, lost too much money. It's affecting our profit margin, so we have to make cutbacks. We're going to have to close this place. We're going to have to go over here and cut these people. And you could do 2 or 3 people's jobs, right? Sure you can. We're going to lay off 2 or 3 people, so you got to do their job. I had that happen. And it wasn't a buyout, it was an actual company that things went a little south because they sold Japanese phone systems. And there was a big stink that technology was sold to China. The Japanese sold, and it was American technology, and the big stink was nobody was buying phone systems for a while. So the company had to lay off. And the bad thing about it was right at raise time is when they decided they're going to lay everybody off, right? And the problem with that is they laid people off and didn't even give those that were left any kind of raise. And I thought that was just like totally unfair. So me, like a dumbass, went to the president of the company and told him that. I said, "Man, what the hell's wrong, man? Okay, we lost people. We know that. We know that, but then you're having the rest of us that are left doing more work, and you're not giving us anything." I said, "Man, why don't you give just a quarter? Just a frickin' 25 cents. Can't you just 25 cents?" They got real offended by that. They got real offended by that. Well, the problem was they made all their layoffs and they couldn't afford to lay me off. Until the next year. Then they laid me off. For a year. Oh, we'll teach that son of a bitch. Oh, hey, it's not a kid's show. So if you got Rugrats, cum munchers running around, yeah, cum munchers. No. Cum muncher, that's a cheap trick, right? They still call them tricks. They're pulling a trick. I don't know. I don't do that shit, man, like God. And anyway, yeah, crumb munchers, Rugrats, time to put them for a nap. If they're old enough, they should be in school. If they're being homeschooled, break time. Xbox, iPad, iPhone, Apple, whatever it is, PlayStation, a MacBook, I don't care, Chromebook. Put some headphones on. Put some earbuds. Put them earbuds on, bud. Bluetooth. Who thought that name? Bluetooth. Yeah, look at Bluetooth. Maybe the guy that's in charge has got a Bluetooth or something. Bluetooth. How about that song, huh? I told you I'm Mangled the news. What is the news? I don't even know what the news is. What the hell's going on? Okay, so yeah, I gave you some news, right? What else is going on? Oh, yeah, Pete Buttigieg, right? What, director or secretary of transportation or something, slammed Southwest Airlines. Over 2 million passengers were stranded over the holidays. And like, what, I can't, 17,000, 16,000 flights or something like that. You got fucking $140 million or something, and they're required to put a fund together to help compensate people to get stranded again. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I put that notice about my cat on all three last night, X, Threads, and Blue Sky. And Threads is like, to me, Threads is like almost all political, you know? And amazingly, that's the one I got the most sorry about that from, or likes. And I was surprised. You know, I had been on X forever before I went to Threads, and then I went to Blue Sky. And here's the thing, I always had trouble with just X, keeping up with everything's going X. So then I was convinced by a friend to go to, well, what other ones were there? Post and disc whatever it is. Okay? Those are ghosts in my past. I didn't last 2 seconds there because I didn't, nobody, nothing. So, but then the big one was Threads. Oh, Threads. So we moved to Threads. And kept X open, Twitter open, right? So now I'm already having trouble with X. Then I got to add Threads to the mix, right? Oh, gosh, jumping back and forth. Then Blue Sky comes out. Oh, my friend says, you got to go to Blue Sky. Everybody's going to Blue Sky. So then I go to Blue Sky. Lordy Lord. Oh, my gosh. I have no clue. So, yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm right now, as we speak, on the big three. And I'm looking at stuff to see and relate to you. Relate to you what's going on there from different people there. Oh, listen to this. Biscuits and gravy. This is on Threads. Biscuits and gravy, 777. True story. Music is life. And posted a thing saying, if I talk to you while I'm driving, I genuinely like you because that's supposed to be my music time. Huh? Karina Joy 4 is happy birthday to me. And all you Sagittarians. Is that what that is? Sagittarian? You guys Sagittarians? Okay, way to go, Sagittarians. Happy birthday, Karina Joy. This is on Threads, right? Oh, yeah, okay. Florida, Karen Hurst. Karen Han Hurst. Great lady. She was most interested because of my kisses, my cat, and wanted to know more. And I told her more. And it says, Florida, we need to get this done. Pass it on. And I guess she's in Florida. J. Juan Blas. Florida, abortion on the ballot. Friends, please quote and repost. We need to reach several 100,000 people to put abortion on the ballot. Over the last 3 days, the number of signatures stands at 750,000. We are almost there. Please sign. And it's hashtag Stop the War on Women. That's hashtag Stop the War on Women. And Floridians Protecting Freedom. Abortion on the ballot. So it's Floridians Protecting Freedom. So go, if you're from Florida, go there. And it's all one word, too, and it's .com. So you don't have to worry about .org or net or anything else. Floridians Protecting Freedom. I'll say it again. FloridiansProtectingFreedom.com. Get it on the ballot. There's more power in the ballot. And I hate to tell you people that are supporting Mr. Trump that you're not going to get the vote after he's in charge. He's going to be like, it's going to be like a Putin vote all the time. Well, we're going to have people vote. I win. That's it. That's it. Okay, this church in France has good sense of humor. This is from Ben.Stillwater. I don't know. Well, let's see. Okay. Poster found in a church in France, translated. When you enter this church, it may be possible that you hear the call of God. However, it is unlikely that he will call you on your mobile. Thank you for turning off your phones. If you want to talk to God, enter, choose a quiet place, and talk to him. If you want to see him, send him a text while driving. If you want to see him. Oh, my God. Okay, Karen Hanhurst again. Let's get something positive done. And this has been the bane of every social media that drives me crazy. You can't. And it makes you look bad, too, because people follow you. And it keeps building, people following you. It's so hard to keep blocking. It's like you're flooded. And you know what I'm talking about in a minute. Okay, this is Elysium's Designs _ portfolio. And posted at Masseri at Threads. Many of us are being inundated with a huge amount of porn bots. Is there any way there could be a block all function? They generally all come in at the same time. At least that's been my experience. Many of us had already been reporting this activity as well as blocking them. And blocking them. I'm adding the ad block. You know, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. And don't tell me I didn't even start this shit. Oh, my God. Okay, so, well, that takes care of that. Okay, well, I'm going to have to get that audio off of something else. So, anyway, yeah, no, honestly, it's not good. Not good at all. I just caused myself a bunch of work. Oh, Lord. Okay, so anyway. LeBrazen says, we have a creek that runs, he says it, a creek that feeds from the river. It's been draining 2 days. It's been raining 2 days. It's been raining 2 days. We normally hear the creek from indoors, but today we really hear it. It's booking through. He's got a video of the creek. Creeks are rising over there on the East Coast. I'm telling you, these people are getting pounded. So anyway, let's see here. See, the hard thing about all of these here, and this is why it bothers me, is, like I said, Blue Sky, the majority that I get are reply on my posts are replies. Replies to people. Replies. I can't read anything. reposted by Katie Soros, Elias Isquith. The thing about like billionaires is that basically none of them are actually liberal. Soros genuinely is way to the left of his cohort, and he's still decidedly a neoliberal, non-derogatory, and there's only one of him. And he posted, Dominic Baker. I remember having a discussion about the ways that the conservative philanthropy apparatus funds a ton of people to do whatever they want with hope of something happens, and the liberal apparatus makes you complete 15 forms in triplicate to receive $2,000 for a single project. Mangled news, folks. And that's true. It's true. It's so true. It's so true. What am I doing here? Let me back up. Okay. All right. Darlene Ryan from California, or I guess it says Darlene. Is it done yet? Am I done yet? What time is it? Holy shit, 22. I got eight minutes to go. Damn. Okay, this has always been the truth about Republicans. Republicans just lie. Vote blue to save America. Republicans can't govern. Vote blue to save democracy. Those are all hashtags. Hashtags Republicans just lie. Hashtag vote blue to save America. Hashtag Republicans can't govern. Hashtag vote blue to save democracy. And this is on Blue Sky. Blue Sky. Republicans have no interest in actual governing. None. They hate our government. The only two reasons they run for office is to stop Democrats from helping the American people and to destroy our government from within the government. So there. It's been said. It's been said. Oh boy. One of these days I'm going to go into one of these beginning ones. Nathan Bernhardt says, the thing to remember about lawyers and ethics is that no one has ever consulted a lawyer about ethics because they thought they were acting ethically. Let that sink in. All right. This is a forum. Okay, Marissa Cabas, but he's responding to this. Marissa Cabas, this is a form of influence. You are a effing law professor. Okay, ProPublica. George Priest, a Yale Law School professor who has vacationed with Thomas and Crow, told ProPublica he believes Crow's generosity was not intended to influence Thomas' views, but rather to make his life more comfortable. He views Thomas as a Supreme Court justice as having a limited salary, Priest said, so he provides benefits for him. Do you? No. 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 Do you believe that crap? Honestly, do you really believe that? Oh, man. If you believe that, I got something to sell you. What's going on now? What is going on? Oh, boy, I'm telling you. Look what you changed so much. All right. So, Pope Francis, he's been up and down, right? It's from CNN 2 hours ago. Pope Francis formally permitted Roman Catholic priests to bless same-sex couples on Monday, in a significant shift in Vatican doctrine. The blessings may be carried out providing they are not part of regular church rituals or liturgies, nor at the same time as a civil union, according to a Vatican document approved by the Pope. I knew it was going to happen. Sorry for coughing. All right. Ain't this amazing, yeah? Pope Francis formally permitted Roman Catholic priests to bless same-sex couples on Monday. Okay. To LGBTQ plus people, the blessings may be carried. I already read that. The latest ruling fleshes out the opening Pope made to blessing same-sex couples last October and marks a shift away from the 2021 ruling from the Vatican Doctrine Office, which barred any blessing, saying God cannot bless sin. But since July 2023, the Doctrine Department has been led by Cardinal Victor Manuel Fernandez, an Argentinian prelate and ally of Francis, who has stuck a different tone to his predecessors. I don't understand. Well, when people ask for a blessing, an exhaustive morals analyst should not be placed as a precondition for conferring it. The declaration, authored by Cardinal Fernandez and other officials, say, yeah. Do you think about that? He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. If you want to read the rest of this article, because I'm going to make a comment, it's by Christopher Lamb, CNN, God bless him. It's CNN, all right, on under World in Europe, all right. This guy is absolutely right because why do they have priests go into death row? Huh? Or even go into jails and bless them guys? Huh? Yeah. So, sure, that's, that's it. How about this Vivek? How do you say his name? Got 3 minutes. I'm going to go crazy here. New York Post 9 hours ago. Politics. Vivek Ramaswamy tells CNN's Van Jones just shut the F up at Turning Point USA America Fest. This sounds cheesy. Presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy suggested Sunday that CNN commentator Van Jones should just shut the F up in response to Jones labeling the brash Republican as a demagogue earlier this month. Ramaswamy, who is vying for the GOP nomination for president in 2024, offered the brash suggestion for the cable news personality after Jones said on air he was shaking. I'll get through this, folks. What the hell time is it? 28. All right. After shaking during the fourth GOP debate, when Ramaswamy spoke because he felt like he was watching the rise of an American demagogue. Every one of them. Every one of them. Not one, other than Chris Christie, is level-headed. Here I'm looking all around. I can see right there at the time. What the hell's wrong with you people? Jones also called the tech interpreter a very, very despicable person whose talking points during the debate were one step away from Nazi propaganda. The Hill reported Ramaswamy, during an onstage appearance at Turning Point USA's America Fest in Arizona on Sunday, didn't mince words when replying to Jones' characterization. What did he say? No, he just said he better. And then you get the mainstream media. You got this character Van Jones on CNN afterwards saying, this is the rise of an American demagogue who's going to live 50 years longer than Trump. This is dangerous. I am shaking. That's what he says. Ramaswamy 38 said, just shut the F up. Okay. And he also said at a certain point, just shut the F up, he said, as the crowd cheered and laughed. We're done with it. Oh, boy. I hope they take enough votes away from Mr. Donald. And my time is up. And let's push on and get these Democrats to win or something. At least they got more level head than all these other guys, right? So, sorry, hate to say that. I might lose some people, but I don't care. Things are not looking good over there on the Republican side. They can't even agree on a border thing. All right, I'm done. I'm ran over. Geez, let me say goodbye to these people. I'll say goodbye to you here. All right. Oh, boy. Hey, yeah. Be careful, man. Don't get down Rona, huh? Whatever you do.
He's gonna screw it up. Chuck's Mangled News.
Oh, shit.